Hello, my name is Dwayne Ferguson, and I am the chair of the business department and your instructor for the word processing class. If you are taking ITSW 1401, or if you are taking POFI 2301, you are in the right spot. So, one is Introduction to Word Processing, one is Word Processing. They are the same class, basically. Anyway, I want to welcome you to the course this semester, and I just wanted to show you a little bit about how the course is laid out online so you'll feel familiar with it when you start this week. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And so when you come into word processing, you'll see this page, this landing page that basically tells you what the course is all about. And basically, the course teaches you how to use Microsoft Word. So you can read more about that. Down here at the bottom is the most important thing on this page, and that's the contact information. Um, I deal with students all day, every day through Canvas. So you'll see down here just by going into people and clicking on my name, you can send me a message. So that's probably the fastest way, the best way to get a hold of me. Of course, if you want to email me outside of Canvas, here's my email address. Here's my phone number if you want to call me. I'm in room 205 in the Gillette Technology Building here on the Carthage campus, and you're welcome to drop by and see me from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock, Monday through Thursday, and 8 to noon on Friday. I'm here every day, so happy to sit down with you and work on a problem or um, anything you need to talk about with regard to your degree or your career. So I just wanted to kind of go through what you're responsible for here. You'll land on this page every time, but you really need to go to modules and announcements. That's where your stuff's going to be. If you go into modules, yours won't look exactly like mine, but you'll see there's an introduction module. I want you to click on each thing in it, and then you'll see there's a project one module, and I want you to start on it as well. So I'm just going to go into the introduction module about your textbook. Your textbook says Microsoft Word 2016, but you may be using 2019, 21, or Office 365. Any of those are fine. The pictures in the book will be from 2016. So if you ever think that you're not doing something right, or it's maybe in a different location or something, and you need some help on that, just ask. I'm happy to help you. But anyway, you need this textbook. It just needs to be a used textbook. You can get it from the college store. You can get it from Chegg. You can get it anywhere online. Get it for cheap, and you don't need any supplemental materials. You don't need any DVDs or any of that stuff. So you just need the textbook. So go ahead and get a textbook this week. Um, you need to go in and read the syllabus, depending on which one of these two you're in. And once you get through with the syllabus, I'll ask you to take this little quiz here. It's just a short 5-question quiz, and it'll get you some extra points on your first project. Okay, if you don't have a computer, drop by the library, do it this week. Drop by there and just ask them to, if you can check out a Microsoft Surface Pro. They do have other computers there, so that's why I'm making a point of saying pick this particular one. They're reserved for our class. Just tell them you're in my spreadsheets class or my word processing class or my business classes. Anyway, they will let you check out a Surface Pro to use all semester long. Okay. And then the last thing here in this little section is you do need Microsoft Office 16, 19, 21, or Office 365. The good thing about it is you can download the Office 365 for free. I don't think it has Access in it, so whenever we get to problems that maybe use Access, um, You might have to use another machine somewhere on campus or um, in a library in your hometown or wherever it is. But um, this is free to every student that's enrolled at Panola College, so you can download it to your machine at home. So anyway, I want you to go through each of the parts of the introduction. And then the second part, the second module that's available to you, you'll see it says we're going to do a flyer as our first project. And I want you to work on it from the 15th to the 22nd. And you'll click on each part of this. So again, yours won't look exactly like mine, but when you click on it, it'll tell you how to do the assignment. If there are things in there that I want you to pay attention to, I'll put notes in there for you to look through. This one, of course, is telling you to do project one. It's telling what pages to look on to do that particular assignment. And it gives you a video. You may have several videos to look through if you want. And then I'll have a document down here for you to submit. So this one doesn't have it yet, but that's okay. Whenever you get done, you can hit next and you can go into the lab. The lab will be the same kind of setup. Excuse me. We'll get there. So the lab will be the same kind of setup. Usually at the end of each chapter, I'll have one lab for you to do, and it'll tell you what file to submit. So let me go back here for just a second, and it'll take a second for it to come in. But for each one of these modules, you'll have the same kinds of things to do. You'll have a chapter to do. In that chapter, you'll submit the file that you create. Notice it doesn't count for very many points, it doesn't look like. I just counted as either it was done or not done. The lab counts for more points, and you can see that that's the thing I'm trying to get you to do is to take what you learned in the chapter, apply it to the lab. And then, of course, you can see the quiz. There's 100 points for the quiz. Usually there are 20 questions, 5 points apiece. I may change that. I don't know. But anyway, go into each part of this flyer module and finish the homework. Do not wait till January 22nd to start work on your homework. For a lot of students, if they're a student that has some experience, it may only take you an hour to do the chapter. It may take you 30 minutes to do the lab, 30 minutes to do the quiz. But if you haven't used Word before or a computer very much before, it may take you a little longer. So give yourself plenty of time. What I would do is pick a day and say, I'm going to work on the chapter on this day. I'm going to work on the lab and the quiz this day. And go ahead and have it mapped out how you're going to approach these modules every week. Most of the modules will look just like this. So we get through with the first 3 projects. We'll take exam 1. We have 3 projects for exam 2, and I think 4 projects for exam 3. So 3 exams, and you can read more about the exams and that sort of thing in the syllabus. It'll tell you exactly what I'm planning to do for the semester. But anyway, always go into the modules multiple times a week. Go into the announcements multiple times a week. I post all kinds of stuff in there. Of course, you can get to your grades anytime. You need to email me or somebody else. Go into people. The files are important. Again, this won't look like yours, but when you click on files, you'll be able to get to the student data files. So over here, you'll see student data files. And you'll be able to see, okay, in project 1, here are the files that they use in project 1. And you can download the files you need. You won't use all these files. But if you were looking for harvest.jpg, you can either use the little deal here to download, excuse me, or right click on it and download it. So you can get to the files for any chapter where they ask for a file. Now, some of the chapters don't ask you to use a file. They ask you to create something from scratch. So you wouldn't use any files out of there at all. But anyway, if it asks you to use a file, a particular file, you can always go into files and download it. Google Drive, if you use Google Drive, you can store all your stuff there. And then there's some support links over here as well. Okay, well, I just wanted to give you an overview of the course, welcome you to the course. And if you need anything this semester, just let me know. Email me, call me, drop by the office. Happy to work with you on problems or whatever you need. Hope you have a great semester.